To access Ellumin, we're going to use the single sign-on portal. The URL for this is sso.sjcc.edu. This will take you into the main portal for San Jose City College and the district. So when you click login, you'll get to a page with lots of options. You want to select the Ellumin test site. And then the first thing you do when you get into the test site is to check your role, which is right next to your name. Right now I'm as data steward. I want to be a department coordinator. So you want to choose department coordinator, and then it'll show you your area. You may have more than one, but you can use the drop down to select which area or program you want to work on. I've clicked on the SLO and Assessments tab, and now I'm going to find the course that I want to apply an assessment to. I'll start with beginning drawing. I'm going to select the SLO itself, and then under More, click Create Assessment. Now you have some choices in here. The first one is individual student versus collective student score entry. I'm going to make an individual student scorecard. And then I'm using a very specific naming convention, which is IS for individual student, the name of the course, the SLO itself, and then the semester that I am first creating this. It doesn't mean that I have to always apply it to this semester, but it helps us keep track of things. Next, I'm choosing an assessment type, which is how we're going to assess this SLO. There's lots of options, but we're restricting us to just the top two this time around. I'm choosing the one called Course Ending Review of Overall Student Achievement. I'm adding a template or reflection. It's actually already added, it's the default, but I just wanted to show you this box. Scrolling down, I'm going to select the kind of rubric I want to use. We only have two right now, but we can have more than two. And then we're checking on the outcomes-oriented box. That's the one that will take us to the SLOs. So here's the SLO that's attached to the assessment, and I'm going to say Save and Plan. Now I'm going to give this assessment a place to live in the planning. So notice that I want to make sure I'm in the correct semester. This is going to go to the current semester, but I can choose different semesters. I'm going to drag and drop that into that lower box underneath beginning drawing. And then I'm just going to turn off the notifications for now and click Confirm. Now I'm going to switch my role to faculty so I can show you what a faculty member would see when they come into Ellumin. Since this is my class, I now see that assignment that I just made, that SLO assessment that I just created. So this is what faculty would see when they come into Ellumin. Now I'm going back to create another kind of assessment. Again, I'm department coordinator in art, and now I'm going to click on the SLO and Assessments tab and find the course that I want to create the next assessment for. I find the SLO in the course and I select it by clicking on it. And then I click the More pull-down menu and choose Create Assessment. This time I'm going to create a collective student score entry. Start the naming convention with CS for collective score, and the rest is the same. The name of the course, the SLO itself, and the semester that you're working in. Generally, I just copy and paste for the description. This time I'm going to choose the specific categories of student achievement. Then again, I've got the same template. You can change templates, but for now we're just going to leave it at the default. Now this time I don't really have any option about the type of rubric I'm creating. It automatically goes to outcomes oriented. And then I'm going to save and plan again. Make sure I'm in the right semester. Drag and drop the icon right here down into the lower part of this box. And then I'm turning on adding the assessment to any extra sections that get created. There you have it. I'm now assigned that assessment to that course. When the faculty go in, that's what they're going to see. So that's how to create assessments.